Welcome to Distemper, a post-apocalyptic survival horror tabletop role-playing game where players must figure out how they're going to stay alive after 90% of humanity has been wiped out. Distemper is set in a world devastated by the dog flu pandemic, also known as the distemper. Society has collapsed and it took all their old rules with it. What's left of humanity is hanging on by their fingernails as they navigate an existence that is as dangerous and broken as it is unpredictable and deadly. If you're a fan of grounded post-apocalyptic content like The Road or The Last of Us, then Distemper is for you. Blending survival with the kind of horror that accompanies the end of humanity, players will have to figure out the basics like finding safety, food, water, who they can trust, and they may find themselves having to decide upon the importance of community as they navigate this new world. The dog flu killed almost 7 billion people in less than a year. Those that remain are scattered and scared, and society as we know it is fractured beyond repair. Food and other supplies are scarce, and everything is either broken or on its way to breaking. The tone of Distemper is dark, realistic, and unflinchingly grounded. Hope and trust are as rare as bullets and tinned food. Every decision can mean the difference between life and death, and the biggest threat is always other people. Set against a backdrop explored in the comic book of the same name, Distemper is more than just a game. It is an immersive experience where characters exist in a setting that is larger than just the sessions played by various groups. Over time, storylines can move from comics to the games and back again through a feature called The Tapestry. More on that in a later video. Despite this tying to the comic book series, Distemper takes place very much in the real world, 1 year and one unspeakable tragedy from now. Everything is the same, even though everything is different. Groups may decide to base their games in one of the settings that will be available at launch, or a location that matches the stories being told. Some groups may even decide to use their hometowns. The characters you'll play are ordinary people in extraordinary times. There are no superheroes or master spies. They all died early on, being bold. You will be everyday folks like teachers, cops, and truck drivers. The choices you make and how you interact with others will shape the story, and how you survive is up to you. The game runs on the Xero Sum engine, a rule set designed for simplicity and immersion. Utilizing a streamlined 2d6 mechanic, Distemper is simple to learn and flexible enough to cover any situation with minimal complexity. This allows your group to focus on storytelling and the critical decisions that define your survival. Sure, killing a dragon for their treasure is cool and all, but have you ever wrestled with a desperate stranger in an abandoned gas station for the stale Twinkies in their bag? Distemper offers a unique experience, a TTRPG set very much in the world we live in, which challenges you to think critically, survive harsh conditions, and build a community. Combat is a lethal proposition in Distemper, and even if a character survives a hostile encounter, they might find themselves with permanent physical or mental injuries. To offset this, there are multiple social mechanics that mean combat can and should be a last resort, such as first impressions, gut feelings, and negotiation. Distemper is designed to promote narrative-rich gameplay where the story evolves with each choice you make. Tools such as insight dice, filling in the gaps, and making the case ensure that characters are always at the center of the story. Different groups will approach survival in different ways, and while some might find it best to keep to themselves as they eke out a day-to-day existence, others might have more grandiose ideas and decide they're going to found a collective of farmers dedicated to working together. Or maybe they'll decide to start a church and recruit people to their cause. Perhaps they'll decide to build an army, become warlords, and seize territory. Distemper includes rules for recruiting NPCs and community building, allowing you to really reshape this new world in your own vision. Ultimately, Distemper is about more than just surviving. It's about finding a way to live in a world that has lost its humanity without losing yours. So, are you ready to face the end of the world? Because it's ready for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this introduction, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more updates on Distemper. For those wanting to dive deeper into the world of Distemper, check out our trailers, explore the gameplay videos, visit our website, follow along on social media, or join the Discord community. Stay safe out there.